pleasure behind him, we welcome hostess to the stage, Josh Graves.
Tempe Improv, make some goddamn motherfucking noise, alright? Fuck. Holy shit, where the fuck did all you assholes park? How did we all get here? Holy shit, you guys. Woo! You guys ready to laugh, have some fun? I'm so happy to see you. I just had the most traumatic driving experience right now. Have you guys ever been driving around high on weed? And there's absolutely nowhere to park in a giant shopping mall. Has that ever happened to anyone in this dark room? Ladies right here? And by the way, if you drive a motorcycle, I hope you fucking die. Fuck you, alright? Fuck you with your motorcycle giving me a little shiny ray of hope. No, I drive a death machine, actually. You thought it was a party. It's like a game show. And the motorcycle is it's there to fuck you up, so. Man, you guys got so quiet so quick, fuck. Went from a comedy show to a book club like that, ladies and gentlemen. Good to be here, look at this front row. Appreciate you guys leaving these 4 seats available right here. Those are reserved for my Twitter followers, actually, so. How you guys doing? You guys good? Eat good? It's like an Eat, Pray, Love section right here, ladies. Fuck. Like a Melissa Etheridge concert, ladies and gentlemen. One has nice hair. I'll be the host for the evening. I'm sorry. She looked at her and they laughed at that. I feel like you're gonna maybe stab me after the show. I don't know. Why didn't stab? I don't know. How you doing, sir? You good? You know, like that. Fuck. Bunch of introverts in here tonight, I guess, ladies and gentlemen. Black guy, how you doing? You good? You comfortable around all these white people with different colored hair? You good? You okay over there? You? All right. It's good to be here. We're gonna have a night of laughter and fun. Thanks for parking in Gila River Casino. Glad you guys can make it. Fuck. Shit. My name is Josh. I'm gonna host the show tonight. A lot of funny comedians. It's great to be out doing comedy right now. It's good to be anywhere for me because right now I'm a stay-at-home roommate, so I'm just going to chill like that. I drink a lot. Anyone here? You know what I learned? Key signals can be sent by the kind of drinks that you buy. So what kind of drink is that? Moscow Mule. Yeah, that's a lady who kicked you in the face. I don't know. Listen, I feel like key signals can be sent by the kind of drinks you buy. So when gay, straight, doesn't matter. For instance, I was at a bar recently, bought this girl a drink called Sex on the Beach. After that, she bought me a drink called Adios Motherfuckers. These are subtle signals that are being sent, ladies and gentlemen. I have weird shit happen to me at bars, weird interactions. I was at a bar the other day, this lady, she yelled at me, she was like, "Chug your beer, pussy." I was like, wow, this is the most aggressive Hooters waitress I've ever met in my life. You know, this is... And I thought at first, I thought maybe she was hitting on me, maybe she was like negging me, you know, it's like women, you know, sometimes women are mean to you and they like you, you know. But I don't think that was the case with this woman, because as soon as she said it, she started high-fiving a group of dudes that she was with, and they had like this cool tomboy bonding moment, you know, that I'm never gonna have. Like, I'm never gonna be out with Melissa Etheridge group right here, you know, having a great time, having a couple twisted teas, you know, at a Hooters or something somewhere. All of a sudden I see another woman across the room, I'm like, "Finish your mango margarita, bitch tits!" And then we all get our toes done afterwards. Matching tattoos, baby. I don't know if you guys can tell by my vibe, I have a DUI, so one woo, thank you. Got dropped by my car insurance, that sucks. Sucks to get a wake-up call in life from an 888 number, you know? Now I got, you know, I gotta get new car insurance. They're calling around asking me dumb questions. Do I want glass coverage? Yeah, hell yeah, I want glass coverage, alright? It's part of the fucking car. I want glass coverage, bumper coverage. I want glove box coverage, alright? That's where I keep my spare napkins. Who do you have for car insurance? USAA? What are you, a fucking millionaire, lady? Jesus Christ. The 1% for your night, ladies and gentlemen. Holy fuck. Man, that's the good stuff, USAA. I, on the other hand, I have Dairyland Auto Insurance, ladies and gentlemen. It's a sister company to Dairy Queen, okay, alright? I get discounts on blizzards and whatnot. If my car goes in the shop, they send a homeless guy to give me a piggyback ride. I'm covered if I hit a milkman. Or I'm sorry, an ice cream man. What is this, the 1940s? What else is going on? I saw a sign today for a lost dog. It said, "Lost dog, do not chase." It's like, do you want the job done or not? You know, like, I'm not a dog whisperer, is all I'm saying. I'm just a guy who could use a $200 cash reward. I can probably outrun a Jack Russell Terrier. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got this. You guys are clenching up on this joke, alright? Fucking, hear me out. How about I call that number up on the sign and say, how about you give me half the reward money and I jog after this dog? Is that... Are you guys dog people? Do you guys have dogs? My friend just got a dog and she's like, come over and see the dog, but when you do, show him no stud movements because this dog does not trust men. I was like, wait a minute, this dog just believes all women? Like, what, how did... I picture this, I come over and her and the dog are watching a Harvey Weinstein documentary for some reason, you know? Lady, a dog is a man's best friend. But it turns out, I guess, if you leave work and you put the view on all day and that's all it watches, things get clouded up. Here's what I hate. Can we stop putting dogs in baby strollers? Can we stop? By people, I mean white women. Can you guys stop doing that? Can you please stop putting your dog in a baby stroller? You have to have at least 2 miscarriages to put a dog in a baby stroller, alright? Earn it! Earn it! Earn it! I tested you guys on that joke right here. You guys passed with flying fucking colors. You guys ready to laugh and have some fun tonight? I'm gonna bring up the very first comedian. I do shows with this guy all around the valley. So you guys give love. Let's go ahead and start clapping right now for the very funny Alex Aguilar.
Tempe Improv. How are we doing, everyone? You guys are the parking champions, baby. You won tonight. Fuck the football game. It's fucking comedy time, baby. Oh yeah, dude, I was never picked for football growing up. That's why I want to say fuck them right now, dude. Dude, I look fucking young, dude. I swear the hardest part about being 18 is that I'm 22. When me and my friends go to get alcohol, I have to stay in the car so we can shave off 3 minutes at the cashier. Every time I give the cashier my ID, they're like, damn, dude, this shit even scans. I'm like, yeah, dude, this shit is real. Yeah, dude, my dad was pissing me off the other day, dude. Yeah, all parents do this thing where no matter what, their lives were always harder. Yeah, right? My dad was trying to sell me on this idea that my life is easier because I don't have to hide porno magazines from my parents. I could just watch porn online. I don't think he's ever been watching porn in his room on his phone and have to watch it connect to the car Bluetooth. If that happens while your mom's in the car, she'll still come out, forget it happened, feed you and love you. If your fucking dad is in the car when that happens, he comes out and he's like, dude, your generation's music sounds like fucking porn. I'm I'm like, your generation wouldn't get it. 4 guys, 1 girl is going to destroy the Grammys this year. I just graduated college. Any college graduates in here? Oh yeah, baby. The rest of you, don't go. Especially not ASU. They'll let you get a fake degree, alright? It's called business communication. That's just 2 nouns put right next to each other. Seriously, dude, it's fucking... I don't think... Everyone has stories about getting robbed in Tempe. I don't think anyone's gotten robbed of $120,000. Especially now we're a 4-year period. They didn't use a gun or a knife. They just used my parents' expectations. No, but I did graduate. I got my old life back, which means that I did move back home. Hell yeah, baby, save that $1. Hell yeah. Fucking what that does mean is I'm looking for parking lots to have sex with my girlfriend in. Everyone's got a good one yelled out right now. Well, definitely not this one. I'll be circling around the block for a fucking hour and be like, you know what? I'll just go. I'll do it myself. I'll go home. Dude, my parents had their kids a lot later in life. They had me and my brothers at 21. I got 3 aunts. They all had kids at 15 years old. I think the first one made a bad life decision, and the next 2 were just trying to beat the family record. But I have multiple cousins. That means they had a kid at 15, then they were like, let's do it 2 more times. That's like me having a cat, not being able to take care of it, then going to the shelter and buying 3 more cats. I didn't understand it, so I asked my aunt to explain it to me. And she explained it to me like this. She was like, well, imagine if every time you went to the shelter, you got to come. I would be at the shelter 3 times a day. I would be at the shelter so much that I wouldn't be able to be physical with my domestic cats. It would be now and like, you don't want me anymore. And it's like, I do, I'm just not in the mood. I don't think it's about cats anymore. I went to my first Latin club the other day, and it was a bad experience. There's not a lot of Latin clubs here in Arizona. I went to San Diego. When I'm in Arizona, I'm like, maybe I should settle down and have some kids. I feel like the Hispanic population is in danger. The second I drop foot in San Diego, I'm like, we are an infestation. The more south you go, the more of us you'll find. It's like a fucking hornet's nest, dude. When I went to my first Latin club, I was going around trying to ask girls, like, what are you drinking? That was my pickup line. I go to this one girl, and I'm like, what are you drinking? She comes up to me, she's like, I'm drinking the Adios. And for those of you who don't know Spanish very well, that roughly translates to keep talking, I'm interested. And followed up with the chaser, cállate, puto. Hey, thank you guys so much, that's my time. Please welcome back your host, Joe Greg, everybody. Time to hear Alex Headlines right there, everyone. Oh my gosh. Man. Cállate, puto. That's what they call me at the barbershop, you guys. So, alright, fuck you guys. Alright, this next guy comes to stage. Another funny guy who shows it all around town. Make some noise for Garrett Fees!
Well, it's good to be here. My sister actually recently came out to my parents as pansexual a couple months ago. Cool. Don't know why she had to do that to my conservative dad and my immigrant mom, because they had no idea what she was talking about. She kept going, Mom, Dad, I'm pansexual. That means I'll be in a relationship with a man, a woman, however they identify. And this went on for 30 minutes with no ground being covered. And then finally my mom rose her hand. She goes like, oh, we have a word for that in Japanese. And I'm sitting at the table like, oh, she's gonna help my dad bridge this gap. And then she goes, slut. So, yeah, you're not gonna find them at any pride parade anytime soon. No, I'm a big fan of true crime. You guys like true crime? Yeah, I remember like last month they caught the Long Island serial killer. You guys remember that? Yeah, it was a guy in Long Island like 20 years ago, murdered at least 4 people. Anyone who's following the case knows it's a lot more. And believe it or not, they caught him on not only his DNA evidence, but his porn searches. And I mean, like, if that were me, I would just fess up right there. I'd be like, dude, don't release the porn searches. I get it, you know? But I looked it up because I'm a true crime fan. I saw the searches, and I was like, oh my God. I've looked some of this shit up, you know? Like anti-tentacle bondage, holy shit. No, that's why I like true crime though, because like you learn everything about the killer. Stuff that they didn't even want to know. That's why To Catch a Predator is one of the best TV shows to this day. Do you guys remember To Catch a Predator? Yeah, Steve Hansen. Hell yeah. He would kidnap pedophiles, and the show would have been great if that's all it was. But he leaks the chat logs too. And you get like 45-year-old Iraqi veterans texting like they're middle schoolers, you know? It's like, dude, you're 45, act like it. You guys aren't feeling that one, all right? That's what I like about stand-up. Like, I'll be at home writing a joke, I'm like, this is gonna kill. I do it on stage, and I'm like, dude, everyone thinks you're a pedophile, dude. Like, why are you... No, don't watch To Catch a Predator with your girlfriend, though. That is not a good idea. Because in the show, if you guys don't know, a lot of times you get the predator to bring a gift to show intent. So it's like chocolates, flowers. It only takes 10 minutes until your girlfriend nudges you and be like, when was the last time you brought me flowers? And that's the last thing you want to do when you're planning a date, just sitting there, you know, be like, dude, what would a predator do here, you know? No, I love my girlfriend, I love her very much. We both have things in common, which I feel like is important in a relationship, but she's black and I'm not. So anytime I'm listening to rap music and she's there, it feels like I'm driving down the freeway with a cop behind me. Like, I know I'm not doing anything wrong right now, but if I fuck up right now, it's gonna be really bad. We got in a fight recently. She wanted me to get on this male birth control pill that she found out. She's like, you're gonna take that, right? I'm like, no, I'm not going to. I think medical companies need to stop trying to make that happen because it's never gonna work. Like, guys, you guys taking a male birth control pill? That silence is a no, you know? Ladies, things are going hot and heavy on a first date. Your date leans over and says, don't worry, babe, I'm on the pill. Are you trusting him? Exactly. That pill's gonna be the first time like a guy goes home after a one-night stand, jerks off, notices his load is a little light. He's like, dude, I think I got like roofie last night. I don't know what happened, you know? Comedy, baby. We're here. Alright, this next one's gonna be a real uphill battle, but we're gonna stick with it. Do you guys remember, like, what was it, a year or two ago, whenever they were voting on whether or not abortion should be banned in Arizona? Yeah, a lot of my friends are very concerned. They're like, they can't do that. And I would just tell them, because a lot of them are pro-choice, I'd be like, don't worry. No matter what Arizona's gonna do, we know California's gonna go pro-choice. So we're good. So if you need an abortion, why not make a road trip out of it, right? Like, go to California, you get the abortion, you go to Disneyland, you have all those kids running around reminding you that you made the right decision. I see them, they're running around in a Cinderella dress. I'm like, dude, that's 2 months rent right there, all right? No, I'm happy to be in a relationship again. It was rough, like when I was single. Like my friends would try to pull me out of the house. They're like, Eric, let's go out and get you laid. I'd be like, nah, I'm gonna stay home. And they're like, what are you gonna do? Stay home and jerk off? I'm like, yes, that is exactly what I'm gonna do. Because staying home and jerking off, that's like having a hot dog for dinner, all right? Like, it's cheap, it's inexpensive, you know what you're gonna get, there's no letdowns. Going out for a one-night stand, that's like trying to cook a filet mignon for dinner, all right? It's expensive. You gotta do it right. You gotta cook it right. You do it raw, you can cash it as eats. That's not what I'm looking for. Not what I'm looking for. Oh man, let's see. I'll leave you guys off with this one though. Like I said before, like my dad is a Marine. Obviously, that means my mom is a petite Asian woman. And they argue about me since I was a kid. Like when I was a kid, my mom would look at me, she's like, Derek, when you grow up, you're gonna be a doctor or a lawyer. And then my dad would just come in stumbling drunk and be like, don't be gay, you're gonna be fine. Anyways, that's my time. I'm Derek Pease. Thanks so much.
Derek Pease, over here one more time. Hot pockets. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this next guy. First, we had a real fun line. You guys enjoying the show so far? Next time, come and say, go ahead and start clapping up for Corey Crotty, everyone. Corey Crotty.
If you want to check out the show, stream it. That means you'll be on there. Bobby.Las Vegas.
What's happening to Improv?
I mean, and YouTube.
Good for all you do so far.
Man, it's good to be back up here. It's been a little while. I love the Tempe Improv, love the vibe. I've been a little busy trying to become a firefighter. Trying being the key word. Do we have any firefighters here tonight by show of hands? Anybody in the audience? That doesn't count. So no firefighters here. Now I'm the closest thing you have. Okay, y'all are fucked. Someone drops dead right now, fair play. Oh, man, but yeah, no, it's been a good journey. Not an easy one. A few things you have to do to become a firefighter. You have to, A, be CPR certified, whatever. You also have to be EMT certified, emergency medical technician. That part's not so easy. So I had to retake this class, right? About 6-month class. It was hard. I'm not smart, guys. Let me just clear that up. I'm still a guy today that when he has to spell the word Wednesday, he still says in his head, Wednesday. It's not annoying. It's definitely not you either. So anyways, yeah, I had to retake this course. And when I retook it, I was looking over this anatomy packet that I was given the previous course. Oh, there we are again. I loved intermissions. Love the Hateful Eight. It was really good for it. So I had to retake the goddamn class. Let's just say it 3 times, just to be clear. Looking over this packet. And God damn it! I'm trying to get to a punchline, you won't let me. So I'm looking over this packet. And this guy who's in my class looks at me and he's like, hey man, where'd you get that packet? I'm like, oh yeah, I'm retaking the course. I got this last semester. He's like, oh dude, that makes so much sense. I thought you were so smart. I'm like, no, definitely not. Actually the dumbest one here, so still don't copy off me. But glad we cleared that up. So once you start doing, you're in the courses, you need firefighters. So I started doing ride-alongs with actual fire stations, right? Made a big no-no my first day, right? I showed up with a mustache. Just so you know, do not do this. Around there it is again. Yeah, don't show up with a mustache day 1. We went to the grocery store after a couple calls. This guy takes me aside. He's like, hey man, look, if you're serious about this job, you'll shave your face. I said, oh, cool, yeah, sure. I mean, you guys have mustaches. I thought I was allowed to have a mustache. He's like, yeah, you can. After your first year of probation, pussy. Okay. Fisher, here's the big deal, though, right? For men and for women, I guess. But no, yeah. My dad, for example, his entire life, my entire life, our entire lives, he's had a mustache, right? Scariest man alive. Never even had to physically discipline me. Would just start yelling at me, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. And then one day I came home and he had shaved his mustache. And my first thought was, give a load of this pussy. I'm gonna listen to you? I really thought my mom was cheating on my dad with somebody. I'm like, Mom, what the fuck? Why are you cheating on Dad with Tobey Maguire over here? Sir, you have a nice little stash going on there? Yeah. Are you asking me? I was complimenting you. It looks nice. Are you all together here? Have you seen him with that or mustache or like a beard? You have? Oh yeah. So is it an upgrade or a degrade? Upgrade. So why do you have a beard, sir? She just said you look hotter without one. Why do you have one? You've had it since 5th grade? So you're Jewish. A little bit? Okay. I don't see the noggin, so it must be 2%. Right on, bro. Well, this is what we call the exception. Hold on to it. Y'all gonna be all right. Yeah, give us some support. So, we went on some ride-alongs, right? Saw some cool shit. I saw the guy nearly cut his arm off, had to put a tourniquet on. This kid shot himself in the leg on accident, which makes it funnier. They asked him, what were we doing out here, man? He said, man, I was trying to get bitches. And now you got bitches and stitches, punk. But the most frequently place we visited, believe it or not, was Circle K. Went to a lot of Circle K. Well, who the fuck just said, whoop? You work there or something, bro? Let's talk about that real quick. What do you think the application process is like at Circle K? Question number 1, can you fight? Can you fight? Last clerk didn't know how to fight. Didn't make it very long at this Circle K. Oh yeah, what happened to him? He's dead. From cancer, they got the shit beat out of him before they found it out. Question number 2, so let's talk about the schedule for Circle K, right? You know, so we're in the interview, how does 40 hours sound? Yeah, that sounds about typical. All right, cool, that's gonna be in one shift, by the way. We do 40 hours on, 40 hours off, and then 40 hours on, 40 hours on, 40 hours on. We give you a good 6-hour rest break in between that period, just so you're caught up on sleep. Want to be rested for that 120 hours. I love the tweakers hanging around outside of Circle K, because sometimes there's some on both sides of the street, Circle K's. You're not sure which one to go to. You just choose the least scariest one. But I respect one thing about tweakers. One thing I really respect is their confidence with women. I've never seen anything like it. Pretty girl be walking by, then some creep would say, hey, girl, hey! You want some of this dick? Yeah! I'm like, dude, there's no way that has ever worked. But God bless your confidence, brother. That's all my time, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you very much.
Give it up, Corey. We're here one more time. Fuck. That was wild. You never know what's gonna happen. A live comedy show. You just never know. A little fucking. This next comedian, Amber Alert could go off. You never know, you guys. You never. Alright, yeah, that's right. Come to a hush again, real quick. Alright, I just met this guy backstage. Take it easy on him. He seems like a nice guy. Make some noise for Levi Durnell.
Can you hear me okay? Alright, cool. This is my first time holding mic, so if you laugh at me, fuck you. Honestly, I don't even know what I'm doing up here right now. I got a bunch of douchebag fucking friends sitting over there. They take fantasy sports way too seriously. You know, right? Right? Those bros, they show up at the draft party with fucking briefcases and trench coats on. Their whole life revolves around fantasy sports. They open their briefcase and papers go flying everywhere like they're fucking pigeons. Don't you dare draft their favorite player, because I swear to God, they'll open that trench coat and it's a C4 vest. All they care about is fantasy sports. That's it. That's it. It's pretty wild. Honestly, Honestly, I can't believe that I lost the season, because there's some guys that are just dumb as shit. And hey, everyone finds an egg, right? Speaking of football, I'm from Pittsburgh. How's the Cardinals doing? They're pretty good, I thought. No, seriously though, what's up with all these professional football players and non-stop speeding tickets? Am I right? Everywhere they go, it's like they're fucking 137 miles an hour. It's insane. They can stop on a dime for a touchdown, but they can't stop for a girl and her dog. Oh, I see my man right here. He's like, oh shit. Shit, bro, you couldn't have said that. I'm serious. Am I wrong or am I right? Hey, their coaches tell them speed kills. I'm serious. They fucking haul ass everywhere they go. I don't know why they're in a rush. Like, where do they have to go where they got to get there right now? The ice tub? Like, what do they have to do? They're professional athletes. They need to get a massage. As long as you're not Deshaun Watson. Honestly, though, the worst part of it is they get dinged, they go to court, they're sentenced for 3 to 5 years, they're off in 1.5 on good behavior, and next thing you know, they're doing the Dougie on Monday Night Football. Right? Mike Vick, he sent like 8 dogs to that puppy beatdown of his. And the next thing... Mike Vick sent like 8 dogs to that puppy beatdown of his, and the next thing you know, he's comeback player of the year on ESPN. What the fuck? My wife keeps telling me that I'm dickhead of the year because I can't remember that Thursdays are trash days. Whatever. My bad, babe. Anyway, I got married last September. Oh yeah, do you hear that, babe? They like us. Anyway, it's been fun. Marriage is chill. We watch a lot of TV, right? A lot of TV. I love cooking shows. If you guys watch cooking shows, Gordon Ramsay, it's my dog. Listen, dude, he's fucking hilarious. He's the funniest dude I've ever met in my life. And honestly, if you're watching cooking shows, it's better than a lot of like drama TV, fake. Anybody see that? Anybody see that documentary with Jared on Subway? Yeah. You saw that? Dude, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. We need to Jeffrey Epstein his little ass. He's horrible. He's the worst, honestly. But I'm going to tell you, it's our fault. Because if you watch that documentary, the first thing he says in that commercial is all he wanted to do was to get into smaller pants. I'm just saying. And on top of that, his walking route to fucking work every day, there was like 3 elementary schools on the way. That's our fault. We fucked up. We fucked up bad. The news is the worst. I read this thing, fucking clones. You guys read about human clones? You can clone humans now? Yeah. That's fucked up. I wonder if you can clone people, like if everything you clone on the outside, are they still fucked up on the inside? Like you can't clone Harvey Weinstein and him not be a fucking sexist pig, right? It's like, what are you gonna do? Clone Hitler and make him a pizza boy? Don't let him near the oven. My pregnant wife hates me right now. Hormonal and shit. Yeah, speaking of, just found out we're like 13 first-time parents. Super excited we're gonna have a baby. We're super excited we're gonna have a baby. Honestly, it's pretty wild to me, because what do you expect? Like, you're gonna be a fucking father, and you gotta take care of a little human being. My wife, she's crazy right now. Everyone's like, oh, it's a beautiful time. It's such a special time. Soak it in. I'm like, my wife's fucking farting like a tuna fish. I'm not soaking anything. Nothing. The other day I came home from work and my dog, he's sitting there and he's like, something's wrong. If you knew my dog, he's like fucking human. He has like responsibilities and shit. He's like, he knows what, anyway, I look at him, he's concerned. I can see it in his fluffy face. So, I'm like, what's the matter? I hear fucking screaming from our bedroom. So I run to our bathroom and my sister-in-law's there with my brother's 4 kids. I'm like, what the fuck? She looks at me, she's like, the wife couldn't poop. I'm like, okay. What did you do to help her poop? All I hear is my wife from the bathroom go, well, she brought all 4 of the kids over to tell me what my future would be like, and that scared the shit out of me. I'm like, what do you mean that scared the shit out of me? We talked about this, baby. You said you wanted, this is the right time, we're ready for this next step. Like, you wanted to be a mom. We're ready for a baby. She said, I know, I'm just joking. This is my niece. She's like fucking 7. She's a know-it-all. She's an asshole. They're teaching her all about the stork and the baby, so she hears our baby conversation, and she's like, well, did you guys agree about the baby? Did you talk to the stork about the baby? I'm like, I don't know, but I know we didn't talk to the swallow. I know that. My sister's like, oh, take it in, just wait till she starts her cravings, you know, pickles and ice cream. I'm like, what the fuck? I tickled her, she peed in ice cream. That's my town, guys. Thank you so much.
Jesus. When he first came up here, I was like, is that Andy Dalton's drunk cousin right there? Who the fuck is? Fuck. You guys, alright. Next comic coming to the stage. Go ahead and start making some noise right now for Nick Anchor!
Let's just get the obvious out of the way. I'm wearing glasses. Yeah, so some people consider bad vision to be like a disability, but what people don't realize is people that wear glasses still kind of have a bit of a disability. Like, we can't actually fully see everything because we just can see where the lenses are. So, like, we can't see the side, up, down, or anything. So anybody who has, like, perfect vision, they were blessed with that, or wear contacts, can just move their eyes around. Where us wearing glasses, we have to go, ooh, whoa. You know, that ain't right. But then, like, somebody always is like, you should get contacts. They're so much better. You need to get contacts. I'm like, I don't feel like taking a lens and poking myself in the eye every day. I'm not that emo anymore. Man. So, thankfully the pandemic's been gone for a while, sort of, and we no longer have to wear masks everywhere. So that's good, but if you do wear a mask everywhere, more power to you. It's fun being a ninja everywhere. But one place that I feel like you need to wear a mask, no matter what pandemic or whatever, is at the gym. Not for sanitary reasons, but because nobody wants to see your workout face. I don't want to see your workout face. You don't want to see my workout face. You literally just have people. And then you got somebody on a treadmill. And then you got somebody with the free weights just. And you gotta put the weights in. I bump into the guy next to me because of my glasses and see him. And then you've got this, the deadlift people who literally have the bar there for a while and they're just stalking it. You're going up. And then just kick it to make sure that it's made out of material. Keep stalking, do a little stretch. Try to stretch. And then they're, get ready. get some of that energy drink in you, because they never drink water, and then it's time. Yes! I did it! Woo! 45 pounds! Come on! Yeah! Yes! 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 That's right! Woo! Selfie! And what's up with that? Why are people always on their phones now? At the gym. You got somebody like, just doing my reps, bro. Oh my gosh, I am at the gym today, like I was yesterday, and I'll be there tomorrow. And I just want to make sure that I validate my life. Thank you guys. Like, what is Arnold Schwarzenegger looking at? He's like, put that phone down now! And then we get to the, time to leave the gym. And you gotta go to the locker room. Now, I don't know if this happens in the women's locker room, but this happens every time in the men's locker room. There's always a guy who's trying to hack a loogie. He's just like... Kid with a pop. That's honestly all from me here today. Thank you all so much. I am
Nick Edgar, everyone. Clap, clap, clap. Let him hear it. Clap. Gee, man. You would have told me one of the comedians on this show was going to do an Arnold Schwarzenegger impression. Would not have guessed that guy. I gotta be honest. I would not have guessed the guy with the purple hair. I would have come last, maybe, but fine. That was solid. It was good. And we're gonna keep this show moving right along. This lady, she's hilarious. Clap, clap for her now. Clap, clap, clap for Kate.
I know. I look like if Rosie O'Donnell was having a vicarious hot girl summer. I show people my phone screen is cracked so that they know I won't spend money to fix myself either. In my personal life, black men come in and out of it to the point where I'm an honorary Kardashian. Saves money on the plastic surgery. A guy texted me the other day, I would love to see your bottom. So I sent him back a picture of him. Play saxophone, but not in a Bill Clinton sexy way, in a band nerd way. They learned one thing about the saxophone. You can only shove it in your mouth and nowhere else. Who knew wood was so hard? I tried. I think, here's my problem. I got the wrong hole. I was like, this feels A-sharp. I would raise my hand, I would get so bored with marches, I'd get called out, and I'd be like, can I just go back to my room and shove a saxophone up my pussy? I'm still trying to find my Kenny G spot. At some point in my life, I was dating a 43-year-old man. I'm 28, why are you saying yes? He doesn't, but we'll get to that. Here's the thing, I did a background check on him. I found out he was separated from his wife, and I was like, oh, thank God I snagged a family man. The men that are 39 to 47 in that demographic, they've always been attracted to me. And it's embarrassing because most of them are in sugar daddy material. So if someone else wants to snag them, you have to to be the sugar mama, basically. Look, I'm not saying I'm a material girl. I'm just saying if we compared bank accounts and you're doing worse than me and you're that kind of guy, I just have questions like, so are you with me for me or for my money? Also, he confused me. He confused me because I was under the impression we were dating, and we were bickering back and forth about it. He's like, we didn't date, and I was like, we did date. He's like, no, Kate, we didn't date. Here's what happened. I asked you out. I paid our tab. We walked out holding hands. I carried you to your car because you were just that tired to walk. I kissed you. Then I got in your car just as an excuse to keep kissing you. We almost fucked, but I'm a gentleman, and I almost said I love you. That's not a date. I said, thank you for clarifying. Maybe you should go back to your wife. I'm a caregiver to my grandma. First off, I'm just a caregiver in general. That means I'm trained to take care of anybody but me. Kidding, I do know how to take care of myself. I'm just also my most complicated relationship. I tried walking away from myself once and that didn't work. It turns out I'm clingy. When I take care of my grandma, she complains because she wants to die, okay? She's in her 90s. She's lived it long enough. She's like, I want to go to heaven. I want to meet Jesus. Find me the fastest way to die. She's like, Catherine, please find me the fastest way to die. First off, she calls me by my government name. And second off, I go and I get a list for her. And the first thing on the list to help her die the fastest is just to marry a man. My grandma got offended by this. She's like, Catherine, I don't want to marry a man. I'm trying to die in peace. Taking care of my grandma is hard because I had to drive her to the hospital in the middle of Super Bowl 57. That was chaotic as fuck. She got a UTI, and we'll get to why. She's sitting in the hospital, the doctor cleared her, and my grandma is just sitting there, and she looks at me and she's like, Catherine, can you go find a doctor or a nurse so that I can confirm and just get out of here? And I go and I find all the hospital staff that day watching Rihanna perform. And they've already diagnosed her as pregnant before it was released to the public. They're on that shit. And so I go back to my grandma and I tell her, the staff is attending to Rihanna right now. She's pregnant. My grandma has a quick response. She's like, Rihanna! Why? Oh, I hate her. I'm more of a Beyonce fan. She taught me how to twerk. Do you want to see? She gets up on the bed. So let's pretend this is the bed. She gets up and she does this! What is this? But she's doing it and she wants to make eye contact with me. She looks at me and she's just like, by the way, do you want to know how I got this UTI? I told a rude boy to come over. Anybody here ever been to a strip club? Me too. I have more questions than answers though. Like, why did they make the strippers dance to Jesus Take the Wheel at 1 a.m.? Why is this one guy just going, oh yeah, like he's the Kool-Aid man every time a stripper gives him attention? Why is the hottest woman always the bartender? Why did I pay the stripper more money than the men around me? No, this is true. She earned it. The stripper slid down the pole gorgeously and twerked like she was in a Cardi B music video. And she pretended to be sexually attracted to me. And I was flattered by that, but I was very aware that was just her job. I can't engage in the fantasy of, hey girl, I can take you away from here. So I threw a $20 bill at her as I was that nervous with my friends. They're judging me. They're like, you're supposed to throw a $1 bill, not a 20. And I went, I gave her a raise. I'm her boss now. My name is Kate Burrell. You guys have been fantastic. Let's give my arms justice.
Kate Burrell, everyone. She's right there. People clap for her. Let her hear one more time. Man, I gotta tell you, driving your grandmother to the hospital during the Super Bowl sounds like the worst fantasy football punishment of all time. You guys, alright, they're not even paying attention, fuck. Alright, I'm excited for these next guys to the stage. Make some noise for John Rizzo, the Riz!
This is terrifying. My first time. So I'm a little old and is it okay if I don't stand up? I just gotta lean on this stool. It's good for you guys. I'm a little lazy. I'll stand in a bit. I want to talk to you tonight about, first of all, something very near and dear to me. And I think something that's followed me through life, something that's probably followed most of you all through life. And I think what I want to talk to you all about is piss. I love piss. This is going to be a dirtier show with that, right? I love piss. Did you hear me? Is that good now? I love the word. I like saying it. Piss. I want to piss all over your teeth. Can we get a round of applause for piss? You see this one? I got these fuckers eating out of my piss-covered hand. That's my buddy Mike over there. He signed me up for this without my knowing. Good friend. Mike's a pussy spanker. Sorry, Mike. Mike spanks his pee. He pee spanks. He's a pussy spanker. I don't know. Some people spank puss. So, where were we? Piss. Right? Piss. Everybody, we all have piss flowing through us, right? There's no outliers. No lie. Oh, there's no outliers. Everybody pisses, right? So, together as a community, we all have this dirty, disgusting brown bag in waste, booze and Kool-Aid and cum. So we piss that out. We all do it. We all do it. We're all here. We all piss. All right? All right? So, I love piss. We should all love piss. We all are born in piss, right? We come out of our mom's perfect looking pussy, and she's pissing on us, we're pissing on ourselves, we're covered in piss. And, in death, we die in piss, do we not? We soak our death pants, shitty death pants, in this death piss. Hold on. Note to self, business collect death piss. Expensive. Death piss? No, okay. This is good. This is good. So the next thing I want to tell you, can we all raise a glass real quick for piss, right? Let's have a drink. To piss. To piss. Is that good? All right. Who in here has fucked a pocket pussy? Show of hands. Show of hands. Oh, good. Interesting. Right up front, too. Good idea. Tell the room. So pocket pussy. So I was just on the internet the other day and looking at those things. And I came across, not so much a pocket pussy, I would call it a bowling ball bag. Pussy, pocket, not pocket. It's called a fuck me silly bubble butt. Did I get that across to the audience? It's called a fuck me silly bubble butt. That's the full name. And I'm not making this up. Why would I make this up? So this is the thing. It comes in black and white. It comes in 20-pound and 32-pound size weights. And it is the desperate price of $400. when I'm looking at it online, I'm like whispering out loud to myself, like, who the fuck's gonna do 20 pound that Peter Pan ass bullshit? You 32 it, and you go black. You go black. You go black on your fucking silly bubble butt. I heard this is too hardcore. So I'm ready to go to this level tonight. Oh, fuck. Jesus, get into it. Get amongst it. So, fuck these silly bubble butts, right? Let me describe this fucking thing. If you were to sushi quarter a nice, beautiful dead woman's carcass, cut it about here and here, and that piece here all around. So it's got all the fuck holes, it's got everything you need. Look, I'm losing everyone here. Come on, get into the fucking silly bubble butt. You have this thing, and so I watched like a commercial for it on the site of the page, and it shows us like the first thing they do is like a video commercial, and they slap the shit out of this thing with like a canoe oar. And this thing's perfect. The rubber's just like it's wonderful. It looks great. So then now I'm looking at there, I'm just like looking at this thing like, where the fuck would I hide that? I'm like, the attic. It's the attic. So yeah, that's a thing. Any good kissers in here? Everybody like brag about how good of a kisser they are? Yeah? I used to finger. I was a finger banger. Real good. Maybe the best. Maybe the best in the world. So like my move was always like, I would get, it could be a dance floor, it could be a hallway, it could be a pool, it could be in the middle of class. Get a finger in. And, it's just what I did. That was like the thrill of the hunt for me. So like, I'm on the dance floor, we're dancing, I'm fingering her, and this one here, sometimes do. I'm fingered her, and and then as everything was getting good, the Riz, everyone over here, one more time. The Riz. Fuck, you guys. Once again, you never know what you're gonna see at a comedy show, right? You never fucking know, alright? But I've never seen someone be like, raise your glasses. Who here's fucked their couch, actually? Who here? Alright. Calm down, everyone. Settle down. I'm gonna buy Molly off that guy after the show, so everyone's settle the fuck around right now. Alright, next comedian coming to the stage. Who is the next comedian coming to the stage? Sorry, I told you guys I was really high. I love this guy. He wanted me to tell you he's horny. Joaquin the King, everyone. Over here, one more time.
The Margaritaville. Hola, what's up? Bonjour. DiGiorno. Hey, did y'all catch the super blue moon last night? You saw it? Yeah? You want to see it again? It'd be more like the super blood moon. No fire brigade, what's up? No, play. If you do, I don't think I can do nudity here, right? Probably not. If you are curious, there is the open mic orgy after the show. There will be a Dorito Loco Tacos buffet. The password is, as always, oh yeah. You're in.
Alright, man. Good to see you. I'll be at the next one.
Yeah, or you can just bring a Baja Blast and blast off. Stupid. Actually, hey, shout out to Tempe Improv. This is a great venue. I haven't done this since I was like 19. Well, this venue. So let's do the math. That's about like, carried 4. It's like 3 ex-girlfriends ago. Yeah, I should call them. No, actually. No, yeah, see, I'm 25 now, so at my age, I see a lot of friends, they're getting jobs, they're getting married, they have kids, they're dining in Panera. It's crazy. I got a homie and he has 2 kids, and I got 2 Class B misdemeanors. Both are alcohol related, the babies and the misdemeanors. No, actually, me and the homie, we went to the mall together with this kid. Just 2 dudes and a baby. What could be straighter? Probably a circle. But the craziest part was when we were over at H&M. That's already gay. By the way, I'm not trying to hate on any gay people. I'm just like, I'm personally, I'm not gay. I don't got the back support for it. I'm not trying to diss. I'm just saying I've never seen a gay man with that posture. So, yeah. We were at H&M, and it's crazy. The register lady, I kid you not, we go up there, she sees the kids, she sees us, she looks us up and down, she's like, so do you guys go to any clubs? No, you don't go to no clubs. It's like, it's crazy. Having a homie with a baby is like having a baby with the homie. You know what I mean? Just a little bit. No, it's super stupid. No, what's it? Fucking, it's hard to go out with your homie when he has a baby because, like, especially in public, you try to avoid, like, looking like the gay couple. I mean, it just kind of puts a sour taste in our mouth. Like, especially out in public, they look at you, and girls look at you a lot more, which is nice, but they're really only trying to figure out whose sour goes in whose mouth. I don't think it's sour. I've never really tried it before. But I'm 85% sure that I'm sterile, so mine's probably like diet. And shout out to all my swallowers out there. By a round of applause, who swallows out here? I said the applause because I know it's kind of hard to belt with the esophagus built like a shower drain. All come aside. Any gilfs here tonight? Any gilfs? I guess it's bingo night. My favorite thing about gilfs, besides their George W. Bush, is how wise they are. They're really wise. I feel like you get to a certain point in age where you become like sex has become a lot more vanilla or soft serve, or you become so sexually adventurous that you become like a sex Magellan or like a sexual Dora the Explorer. Hey, I can say that because she's well over 18 by now. And they only animate her so short because she is Latina. So, I shouldn't talk bad about gilfs. I really shouldn't. I have a really close relationship with my nana. Don't make it weird. Don't make it weird. You're thinking about it. Whatever. No, my nana's the sweetest person alive. She does Tai Chi every morning. And I know what you guys are thinking. I do look Asian, but I got 100% Mexican. I'm Mexican as fuck. So I do know a couple of words, like puta, which means princess, and la playa, which means beach. So, but if you're ever over in Chandler around like 6 a.m. And you see a Mexican woman about yay high, and she's fucking airbending and shit, that's just her doing her Tai Chi. You're in no danger unless she fucking puts that shit in fast forward. So I shouldn't be saying anything like that because I mean she's asleep by now, so it'd be kind of weird to say. But I did watch a lot of porn on her old computer that the computer got chlamydia. So it's wild. No, it's crazy. Recently, I bought myself a camera, and I haven't been using it as much. And she noticed that, so she gave me this gift. And I opened it, and it's a book titled Photography for Dummies. So when she gave it to me, she said, and a lot of Spanish speakers have problems with their P's and T's a lot. It's just a regular problem. So when she gave me the book, she was like, "Mijo, there are some really good tits in here." That's it for me, you guys. Have a good night.
Joaquin the King, everyone. Joaquin the King. Not gay, not gay, not gay. All right. We need a gay comedian. We really need to diversify it up. All right, next comedian, not sure of his sexuality, but I'm attracted to him a little bit. So you guys are going to love him. Go ahead and start clapping right now for Paul Michael.
Hey everybody, I'm Paul Michael. I blame my looks on my dad. My mom, her family's all from Italy, beautiful people. My dad's family is from the pages of Where's Waldo. I'm a big history fan, love history, and it really pisses me off when people don't know anything about history. I saw this restaurant in Phoenix called Anzio's Landing, which sounds like a quaint place to have a fettuccine Alfredo, but apparently the owners didn't realize that in World War II, more Americans were killed in the landing at Anzio than at D-Day. We shouldn't name restaurants after bad points in American history. It's like naming a Dutch restaurant Anne Frank's Attic. Or a Southern Kitchen General Lee's. Like, I do declare, come on down to them General Lee's Southern Kitchen, where when it comes to fried chicken, we are the masters. I think most Americans don't know history because it's not fun. I solved that problem. History theme park. Alright? I would have a ride, a Jim Crow ride. There'd be 2 lines. Our big attraction, though, would be the Constitutional Cruiser roller coaster. And at the beginning of the roller coaster, just like most roller coasters, it would have a little sign so people would know if they fit on the ride. I'm thinking like a Thomas Jefferson cutout with like a little ruler that says, if you ride to ride the Constitutional Cruiser, you must be white, male, and old man. I don't know if you guys heard about this law in Florida that passed where teachers now have to refer to their students by the name on their birth certificate. And I feel really bad for all these kids. Like, there are so many Chris's that are going to have to be Christopher now. But we all know that's really aimed after the trans community. And, like, I don't know why it's a big deal, trans people being called what they want to be called. Like, nobody said shit when Sean Combs became Puff Daddy. And then Puffy. And then P. Diddy. And then Diddy. None of those names were on his birth certificate. Could you imagine if this became a federal law and we all had to abide by this? I imagine like a Hollywood agent being like, ah shit, we got a problem. This new law, Ice Cube. We know you identify as frozen water. It's just a passing phase though. You're gonna have to go by your real name, O'Shea Jackson. Okay, and you have to embrace what you were born as, O'Shea, an Irish pub. Oh, and by the way, you're touring with Riverdance. Yeah. So yeah, names are weird. It seems the government is like all up in our shit now, and I think that they really learned they can control our behavior with smokers. Like, smokers used to be as popular as Taylor Swift. And now you look around, nobody smokes anymore. It's like we're a dying breed. And it's gone international now. Did you guys hear that Mexico passed the strictest anti-smoking law in the world? Yeah, I didn't know Mexico had laws either. Like, you could literally, if you've been there, you could literally buy cocaine from your cab driver, snort it off the ass of a prostitute, fuck her in the back seat, federales don't bad no hope. And then now you step outside for the post-coital cigarette, and then you get arrested? It's fucked up. I want to end on a little bit of a serious note here, guys. I want to ask you guys to please take care of the marginalized communities, okay? Stand up for your friends that are people of color. Be an ally for your friends that are trans or gay. And for Christ's sake, stick up for your friends like me that smoke. Because first they came from the smokers, and you were silent. Because you didn't smoke. Then they came for those that drink, and you were silent. Because you didn't drink. Then they came for those that loved anal sex. And you were silent because you didn't much care for anal sex. And then when they came for you, there were no chain-smoking alcoholic butt-fuckers to speak out. Thank you, everybody. That's my time. I'm Paul Michael. Check me out all social media platforms. Be Michael Comedy. Have a good night, guys.
Paul Michael, everyone, here one more time. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are down to our final 3 comedians of the evening. Are you guys hanging with me? All right, next guy coming to the stage. Very funny guy. Make some noise for Angelo Graziano.
This was a better turnout than my last intervention. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. You guys seem like a cool ass crowd. Like honestly, cool ass fucking crowd. Give it up for yourselves. Give it up. I'm gonna be honest with you, since you're all so cool, I can't lie to you anymore. My real name's not Angelo. It's not my real name. I like to go by it, especially nowadays. It's Jose. I know. Yeah. All right. Okay. Who here would hire an Angelo? Of course you fucking will. Who here would hire a Jose? Yeah. Wait. Let me guess. Minimum wage? You'll get the job done, but fuck. No, but for real, the U.S. government finally admitted that UFOs are real. Right? That's fucking crazy. And I was like, that means aliens are real. Bro, my family's been here. We got socials. Yeah, we pay taxes, unless you pay cash. Any Latinos here? Where are my Mexican people at? Okay. Is it just me, or on Cinco de Mayo, do you feel stronger? Oh man. Though I really gotta thank my mom and dad for setting me up for the future on that one, on Jose. Yo, I do love my mom though. I love her to death. I'm definitely a mama's boy. I didn't really have a choice. Chill. No, it was the right choice. It was the correct choice. Like it was already right from the beginning. Like I love my mom so much that on my birthday, I write her a card from myself to her. The beginning says, "I'm sorry." She opens it up. It says, "I'm sorry I came out with a big head." This is it. This is how it came out. I grew into this. This is me. I've looked the same since first grade, motherfucker. No, but for real. As for my dad, though, my mom tells me he got lost buying milk. He went with the Great Value Walmart brand rather than Costco Kirkland. Whatever. Went with his second family. Fuck him. Sorry, I don't know if that was too dark, but I will say this: I do love him at the end of the day because he didn't pull out. Really proud of him. But I feel like I'd be cool with him, have a relationship. I just wouldn't trust him. Like I wouldn't trust him to pull the pizza out of the oven because he likes to leave pizzas in different ovens. Oh shit. Guys, I'm turning 29 on the 9th of September. Shut the fuck up, it's sad. Bro, I can officially never make it to the NBA. I am so sad. But other than that, it's cool. Fuck. I honestly, I wouldn't even want to meet LeBron James. You know why? That motherfucker has a handshake with everybody in his team. Anybody he knows, his manager, his fucking valet, whatever. I'm scared that if I walk up to him, we already have one, and I don't remember. Bro, I don't want to be that guy that blows it with LeBron that goes in for like a fist bump, he goes in for a high five, and guys, I've been living with my girlfriend for almost 2 years now. Dude, it is awesome. It is cool. She's awesome. She used to be a nurse on the floor, a registered nurse. She currently does some back office stuff. Thank you. She appreciates it. But sorry, I lost my train of thought. She's so caring and so loving, and I appreciate her so much about that. So recently, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm with the boys, it's boys time. Right, guys?
It's boys' time. We're the boys. It's the funniest hour of the day. We're chilling. We're cracking jokes. Look alive, motherfucker. So I go with my two best friends. They bring their girlfriends. I bring my girlfriend. And then my best friend, Jeff, like, he looks at my girlfriend. He's like, look, he has something ready to fucking go. Ask him, Jeff. Ask her. Go ahead. And he says, would you still love Angelo if he didn't have any arms? I know, right? It's fucking weird. But without skipping a beat, she says, yes, 100%. And then he had another one loaded. I know this motherfucker, dude. He said, would you jerk him off whenever he wanted because he has no arms? What the fuck is he gonna do? Hey, okay. So she taps me on the shoulder and she's like, babe, I got you. Anytime, any place, I love you. I'm like, wow, she thinks we're on the same team. I look at her, I'm like, what happens if, like, it's 2 a.m., you already passed out, you know, you had a long day, and I can't sleep? Babe, touch it. I can't sleep. No, honestly, if you're gonna know anything about me, you're gonna learn to love me and hate me at the same time. I'm sorry, I'm just a piece of shit. I'm gonna be honest, as you can't fucking tell already. So my girlfriend lately, I've noticed she's been skipping on her chores. She's been like slacking a little bit. Like, okay, this is my first time living with a girl. How do I approach this as a man? Because a man has to be a man in a relationship. He has to help his female, his wife, whoever that partner is. So I did what a good boyfriend should do. I woke up at 5 a.m. before she got up for work, and I blew a little cocaine up her nose right before she gets up. Chores are done. She has a lot more energy. No, I'm just kidding. You know how much an 8-ball costs nowadays? Fuck you guys. I got 2 jobs. What the fuck? Another thing as a Mexican, I don't know about you guys, but I feel in my bones whenever the recession's coming. I was like, fuck, I need to get a second job. Fuck. My girlfriend was really cool about that. Again, why I love her. She's awesome. I remember the first time I met her parents. Holy shit. Okay, so they're from Lawton, Oklahoma. They go to church a lot. Oklahoma? Yo! Except just me. But I was a little nervous. She was a little nervous, so it got me a little off. But I was like, no, I'm gonna tough this through. We pulled to the house. I see on the side of the house, they have some construction going on. And I was like, oh, that's weird, but whatever. I walk in. I meet her mom. I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. I'm Jose. She was cool with it. She was cool. I got her. I'm like, boom. Made her laugh. Boom, bam. Dude, then her dad came in. Oh, man, dude. I've had some situations, but this one's the funniest. He's all sweaty from working that side of the house and shit. And he's like, you're Jose, right? I'm like, yes, sir. Nice to meet you. I'm dating your daughter. I'm a good guy. I promise. And then he looks at me up and down. He's like, you know how they concrete? He's like, piece of shit. Let me guess, minimum wage? That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Guys, we're down to our last 2. Are you guys good? Are you guys excited? Our next comedian, she's right back there. Are you guys excited for her? Are you ready? Are you ready? All right, let's go and start clapping up for Joaquin.
Expectations all this yelling. So, you know how I got all these people to show up, right? I owe a lot of people money. They're like, I know where that bitch is gonna be tonight. So anyway, I'm Joaquin. I'm a wife of 23 years. Black don't crack, right? So 18, almost 19, and 4. Yeah, I know, everyone's like, oh, shit, right? No more kids, y'all. No more fucking kids. I finally started sucking dick again. So, we got that done. So, shut up, let's get doing this. Come on now. Come on, push through, we're almost done. Okay, anyway. So, to the comics, I just want to say, guys, you did pretty fucking good tonight. That was fun, but I just want to remind you guys now, next time, just remember, when you tell those black jokes, stop looking at me, all right? Like, it's like permission, like, can I tell this? Can I tell this one? And then the white people in the audience are like, can we laugh at that? That's cool, right? Can we laugh? Is there gonna be an incident? I didn't see any fucking folding chairs, but I'll find one. So, I've heard them all. I'm married to a white man, so I've heard them all. And like, he picks the wrong times to say that. I'm like, not right now, dude, shit. Finish it. So, anyway, so, okay, I've got a question for the guys in the house. Are you getting your ladies there every time? Because we know y'all get there every time. Y'all easy. But you notice how quiet they got when I asked that fucking question? Like, that's your fucking answer right there. They got real quiet. They were not sure. They're like, shit, am I getting you there? Where's there? So, you ever notice, so this is why we need all these gadgets and lotions and potions and fucking pull the string and like, I don't know what some of the shit does. I'm almost 50. I don't fucking know a lot of things you young motherfuckers are doing. So, I've decided you guys need like GPS to get there. Like, I don't know if it's like G-spot positioning system or PBS or I don't know, but you need something. It'll be something like 2 inches further. Route closed. Recalculating. Alternate route found. Yes. You have reached your destination. Y'all nasty. Y'all so nasty. I mean, y'all not piss up people nasty, but y'all nasty. Wow. I hate to say that's a white thing, but you know that's a white thing. I'm not trying to be that person. I'm not playing that card. I'm gonna throw that fucking card right out there. Jesus. I'm sorry, hold on. Fuck, that's gross. Look, I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum. I really don't want to. But that's yuck. I mean, I'm sure there's worse. Carry on, Japan. Carry on. So, okay, I have this friend. And I have a very diverse group of friends. And me and this girl are like completely opposite. She's like blonde and the fake titties that were still like up here and shit. And we clicked really well. But every time she got drunk, she would say weird shit like, "I taste like cotton candy." What the fuck? And then we go on about our lives, and then she'd get drunk again, and she'd go, "I taste like cotton candy. My vagina." And I'm like, "Good job, buddy. That's great. Like, what do you say? Like, drunk shit you talk about, y'all know how it is. You get drunk and these conversations are weird as shit." And so one night we go out, and I got drunk. Well, she didn't taste like cotton candy. This bitch got a a sweet tooth, okay? It's funny, doing comedy, like I just literally just started this 6 weeks ago. But doing comedy, I found I will get on stage until a room full of people will shit. Half of my friends in here don't fucking know. So that's great. So another drunken conversation I've had, and this bitch still here today. This one, not cotton candy, he ain't here with this other bitch. We're arguing about some shit. We've decided when we come back in our next life, we're gonna be men. Because men don't play. Y'all know y'all got a good gig out here. Don't play. Don't be like, oh, men have it great. I mean, women have it great. Fuck no, y'all know y'all got it good. But this is where the argument comes in. She thinks her dick's gonna be bigger than mine. Absolutely not. First of all, when I come back as a man, I want you guys to know, I'm fucking all of you. Fuck you so good. You're gonna wake up craving fried chicken. I'm gonna fuck you so good, I'm gonna like finish in your face. Just to make you respect me, I'll go like But you can't sleep over, you know that, right? You can't sleep over. I'm not calling, I'm not anything. And obviously, Jennifer, my dick will be bigger because I'm coming back black. So the next conversation was this, would you like to know how you're going to die or when you're going to die? Well, you want to know how or when? What do you want? How. When? That's good, good answer. My other friend was like, well, I want to know how. And I'm like, that's stupid because if it's a car accident, every trip to the grocery store, you're going to be like, oh my God, is this it? Is this it? Is this the trip that takes me out? Let me tell you this. I want to know when. Because if it's Thursday, y'all, Wednesday's going to be lit. I'm tearing shit up. I'm robbing banks. I'm punching fucking babies. Stay with me. They're little, they can't fucking defend. There's a song. We can totally take them. Okay, I feel bad. Y'all, chill, don't encourage me. I feel bad. I will not punch a baby. I feel guilty. But a toddler? Ooh. All right, guys. Thank you so much. It's been amazing.
That was crazy. I gotta make one quick announcement before I bring up our final act of the evening. If you know someone who you would like to do this show, there is an email. It's newfacesaz@gmail.com. You know someone who's funny. If you think you can come here and do 5 minutes, go on the Tempe Improv's website. The next two are one's at Stand Up Live and one's at Stevie Live in North Phoenix. They're both in September. So yeah, tell a funny friend, or if you think you're funny. And it's an awesome video. You guys are a great crowd. Make some noise for yourself right now for being so awesome. We have one final comedian coming up, and we're going to get out of here. I know we had fun, we drank, it's Thursday night. One last comedian. This guy is upcoming in the comedy scene. He does all the clubs. I need you guys to really, I know no one here, he doesn't know anyone here, but I need you guys to give him a lot of energy, a lot of love, because this guy is fucking hilarious. So let's go ahead and clap our last comedian of the evening. Come on, you guys. Clap. Steve Owen!
Give it up for Chatuan. That was fantastic. Every time I'm at the state fair, I think of her. Man, my name is Steven. I'm going with you.
an identity crisis right now. You guys have been through one of those, I'm sure, right? Yeah. Like, for me, it's like people are telling me something about myself so many times, I'm starting to believe it. But I'm not Jewish. Stop telling me that. I had someone come up to me the other day and said I looked bagely. I was like, damn, my sense of I was losing it. But my fat side was like, what flavor? I'm like, listen, everything bagel? Now we got an ancestry test just to make sure, because you know they might be right. And it turns out that it told me what I already knew, you know, because I'm Irish, German, and Seth Rogen. I know what I am though. I'm an Arizona sports fan. So we got those in here. I want to test the Steelers. Get them. Fuck them up. There's like 70 of us. Like being an Arizona sports fan though is that's tough. That's tough. It's like kind of like an alcoholic father. You know? It's like I want to trust him. It's like, but I just can't. And when he's doing well, everyone seems to notice too. It's like, damn, Steve, your dad's doing so much better than how he used to. I'm like, yeah, but he's gonna fuck up again. There's no point. I just realized that I gotta start taking better care of myself. I went to a music festival recently, and you guys know what goes on there, right? Yeah, drugs. I have a physical the next week, dude. I was a little nervous. I wanted to cancel, but I wanted to see my doctor's face. You know, just a little bit. And I wish doctors were like more like your homie in terms of like your drug use. Like I was walking into an office where he's like, hey Steve, I'm looking at your chart here, man. You do hard drugs last weekend? And he was like, yeah. It is like, I know, I can tell. And looking at your chart though, and that shit was fire, bro. You took that purple molly, didn't you? I had to take better care of myself. I just started working out again, and I'm starting to realize I would just rather be fat. Like, dude, my arms aren't working anymore. Like, this is like the worst time for me to try to save a life right now. Like, so John's like, give me your hand. I'm like, it hurts though. I went a little too hard on the biceps today. Yeah, I gotta take better care of my. I want kids at some point. We got parents in here. Like half of you are like, ooh. I want kids at some point, but I just know I'm not ready. Like I still want my keys in my car, dude. That's an escape room you have to win. My kids' first words are gonna be help. So. Like I'm like worried about like the health of the baby, you know. Like I was a preemie baby. I was born 2 pounds. Dude, it was really small, right? Like I feel like my parents didn't even try. Because that seems like a half nut to me. You know? That's like pull out nut weight at best. And like I blame parents who still have sex with a woman that's pregnant. It happens. I know it happens. Can you imagine the situation like you're just chilling there, minding your own business, and then all of a sudden you have to fight for territory?
Yeah. Top right.
So that you and your dad stake in the octagon right now.
When they said, yeah, top right on the sheep. You don't remember the sheep? With all those talents. Yeah.
How are you undefeated at my pussy, dude? This is my dojo. You got a date though? I'm trying to get back in the dating game myself. And it's weird because I'm fat and picky. You don't look like it, motherfucker. I just have standards though. I have a pretty reasonable standards. I'm just looking for a girl who has the same cup size as me. B cup, recognize B cup. I just want a relationship where everyone gets a titty. That's so bad. But honestly, I think I'm too nice. I think I'm too nice, and that's ladies, can I get an honest opinion? Do any of you like nice guys? Bullshit. If you like a nice guy now, you went through a lot of mean dick to get. You're just like, ooh, nice people, let's fucking go. The life of a nice guy is tough, dude. It's there's this thing called the friend zone, where it's kind of like the grocery store, you know, like I'm in it often and it's expensive. The only time being a nice guy has ever worked for me, I went to a bar one time, got a free drink, because I was the only guy who said please the entire night. And like, you know, that's cool. That's what should happen when you're a nice person. But you can't get pussy like that. Like, you can't go up to a girl in a bar and be like, yo, girl, you look so good tonight. You want to come back to my place? Please? Please and thank you. I went traveling recently. And it's, I drove from Arizona to New York City, which is pretty insane. Don't clap. If you're clapping, you've never done it. It's one of the most grueling things. Like, it's weird being a white person and doing it too, because you start to have thoughts. You know, there's like, we had to take all of this, really? Like we could have just left New Mexico for real. For those of you who've never been, don't go. It's not worth it. New Mexico for white is like kryptonite for white people. Because it's got two things white people can't handle: green chili and meth. The state flag is indigestion. It's crazy, like even the people in New Mexico don't like being in New Mexico. I got lost. And I went to go ask for directions at a gas station. And I'm like, hey, listen, man, I don't know if I'm around here. He's like, good, you don't want to be. Like, damn, all right. Well, it's cool that you get to like to see nature when you travel the country like that. I like to watch nature documentaries. It's one of my favorite things to do. And you guys know who David Attenborough is, right? Yeah. He's a pimp, dude. I love him. Like, when you watch nature documentaries, you get to know something that you had no idea even existed. Like, I was watching something on whales the other day. He was like, a newly discovered species. The cousin of the sperm whale, newly named the bukkake whale. It's just like humans because it's one of the only animals to take loads to the face. Like, damn, that's sexy as fuck right there. Alright guys, thank you so much. I've been Steven. Steve Owens, everybody, one more time. And for all the comedians you saw tonight. Oh my god. You guys were such a fun crowd. Now we all have to walk 10 miles back to our car. Are you guys excited or what? Alright, hey. New faces, az@gmail.com. Sign up. We're always looking for new talent. You guys are so much fun. Get home safe. Good night, everyone.